I'm making some makeup resolutions for 2019. If you want to hear what they are, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène again with another tag video. Yeah, this one is going to be a little gnarly, I think. I got the idea to make this tag from Andra Anthony, and I want to make sure to give her a shout out, so I will put her picture right here and put her resolutions video and her channel down below. Please check her out. She's very genuine and quite a bit of fun. Now, what I decided to do, because her tag is very open-ended as a tag, and I wanted to have a little bit more structure, I decided to go hunting for old resolutions tags. And I found a few, but I found one from Nikki Tutorials from 2013. It is resolutions for 2014, but it was filmed in December of 2013. So it's a little old, but I'm resurrecting it from the dead. And I'm sure other people will be doing the same. I'm sure that looking for a resolutions tag is not going to be unique to me. Anyway, let's take a look at the tag questions. I have not prepped for this in advance. I mean, I thought of resolution stuff because of Andra and our little back and forth in the comments, but that's about it. So let's take a look at the questions, and I'm just going to dive head first and we'll see what happens. Okay, so the questions are kind of split two parts. One of them is looking back onto the year, so looking back on 2018, and then looking forward into 2019. So I'll just take those questions one by one. The first part is 6 questions, and then the second part is 4 questions. All right, so here it goes. Number 1, name 3 things you did this year that you're proud of. Well, one is self-evident. I started HMM makeup on YouTube, and I had set up the channel in end of 2017 and started filming in January, but it took until April for me to pull the trigger and actually upload and publish some videos, but I am so happy I did. By the end of this year, I will have over 250 videos on YouTube. Yes, in a year. And I'm hooked. I love the community. I love what I'm learning, and because I don't really have very many people in my life to talk about makeup with, I find that this is an outlet where I feel I can share the love of the creativity around the product, and without feeling like I'm just in my own little world, and also doing looks and having fun and having other people who appreciate what I like enjoying what I have to offer as well. So to me, this has been a fantastic experience so far, and I'm so looking forward to 2019 because I really feel, especially sort of from this fall on, I've really found my groove, and it's been a lot of fun. I would say the second thing is I have learned a ton about video editing. I have sharpened my skills in ways that I didn't think back at the beginning of the year that I would have that kind of comfort level in editing videos. Now, I'm not a professional here, but I do feel like I'm doing a decent job. And I also feel like the comfort that I have now in front of the camera is totally different from the beginning. I just feel like I'm talking to a bunch of friends, and that's awesome. And the third, I would say that I have helped a number of people in real life with some makeup questions and being able to offer some suggestions, and that's been a lot of fun because through exploring YouTube and learning myself in order to be able to do videos, I feel like I can pass on some of the information and make recommendations. And it's also been fun to be a bit of a shopping buddy for some folks trying to get products that they haven't necessarily tackled themselves before. So that's been a lot of fun, and people are accidentally finding out that I'm kind of into this stuff, and sometimes it's turning into some real life interactions that I absolutely love and am super thankful for. So question number 2, name one thing that you wish you would have done differently. I wish I would have started sooner. This has been so transformative, so much fun. I wish I had started this channel sooner. But you know what? I've started now. So I'm just going to look forward and not worry about the fact that I, could have, should have, would have. I'm here now. Number 3 is, what was my biggest highlight this year? Gosh, I would probably answer relationship answers, like relationship answers as far as interactions with other people for every question. So I'm going to answer something different. I'm going to say that for 2018, I'm just going to talk about a purchase, which is going to sound really, really weird. But I'm going to say that the big box back here is definitely going to be a product that I'm going to remember having purchased in 2018 big time, and that's the Urban Decay 20-year vault. And it is 20 24/7 Glide-On pencils and also 20 single Urban Decay shadows, and it's forcing me to learn. It's forcing me to be more creative. I think a palette is so curated. In this case, of course, it's curated. It's 20 shades, but I think that the mixing and matching and being able to do a quad palette to try kind of in the style of Angelica Nyqvist, I really think that it is so neat and so rewarding, and it's pushing my boundaries, my comfort level, and it definitely is a purchase that is a highlight of this year. Okay, well, apparently I just answered number 4, because that's exactly what the question is. It's, what was your favorite beauty product this year? So that's what I'm going to answer, that vault. So let me go back and tackle number 3 again, which was, what was your biggest highlight this year? I'm really stuck. I had a bunch of little highlights. Because we've already talked about the fact that I'm on YouTube. That was like the biggest thing. And there are so many small ones. I don't have anything else that pertains really to this community. I have a blog that has nothing to do with HMM makeup. It's freetopursue.com. And some of my articles are now being read on a podcast that is called Optimal Living Daily, or the old podcast. And I think I'll link all that stuff below. And it's been amazing to hear my stuff being read on to tens of thousands of people. It's just amazing to me that that is happening in another part of my life. So not HMM makeup related, but it's something that I guess is, well, not I guess, it's been super exciting to me. I just don't know how exciting it would be for you to hear it. Anyway, let's just move on to question 5. Okay, question 5 is, what was my least favorite beauty product of this year? Why am I finding these questions so hard? I'm going to say nail polish. So I had these Insta-Dry from Sally Hansen and did not realize that the products that I had were super crappy, and they wouldn't dry, they would peel off, and I didn't understand that it wasn't user error, that the product had just gone bad, and I ended up decluttering them. I'll link that video here. But I have understood now what good nail polish is, and I'm really having a lot of fun, and I just wish that I had learned that sooner. So yeah, the Sally Hansen Insta-Dries, one of them was only just over a year old, and it had gone to crap. So yeah, those were my most disappointing products of the year for sure. Who do I want to thank for being amazing this year? Well, I'm going to keep it to the online community, and I'm going to mention some YouTubers that I am absolutely enamored with. I'm going to say, now I don't know if it's Angelica or Angelica Nyqvist from Sweden. I mentioned her earlier. I think she is a fantastic human being, and we can definitely, I certainly can, learn a lot about attitude, compassion, and approach to YouTube from her. I'm very impressed with her. I would say that I also like the honesty and frankness of Sea Cosmetic Chaos. I think she's absolutely fabulous. I love her channel. I love her approach. I think she would be a lot of fun to hang out with. And I'm also going to say Georgia Harris and Lacey from Spooky Lips and Fat Hips. I think those ladies are really great. And I mean, I could put a whole lot of names in this video, and I'm sure I'm going to forget some pretty awesome people. So I will list my full list of YouTubers that I am thankful for below in the description box, because gosh, there are so many fantastic people on YouTube, and sometimes we focus on those that aren't so hot, but I think that shouting out the people who do it right, do it well, and do it from a place of passion, and it's so nice to be able to shout them out. And I mean, I could have a list of 200 names here, but I'm just going to cherry pick a little bit, and I hope everyone who you know I follow you, you know I like you, will understand that I was keeping it to a short list. All right, moving on. Hopefully I haven't stepped on too many toes. Okay, we're at the last 4 questions, which are the resolutions. Question 7. What are the makeup/beauty resolutions you have for next year? For that, I have a list, because I was going to do a makeup resolutions kind of a general answer for Andra, and so this is sort of my answer to her tag in this question 7 of this tag. I hope that makes sense. All right. So the first resolution I have is hitting the reset button. I have done an intro video on that. I will link it right here. I'm going to expand on that very soon. I was going to post a video on December 11th as an update, but then I had to stop and take a step back and think about it some more, because I think I want to be a bit more aggressive on that objective. And hitting the reset button is to take a good look at my consumerism and make some changes. And so sweeping changes are coming for me for the 2019 year. I thought I was going to start mid-November this year, and for a variety of reasons I did not succeed, and I have let me do that. But definitely for 2019, there's going to be some changes. And I think that it will make me more creative on this channel, so I'm looking forward to them. So yes, hitting the reset button, my first resolution, and you will hear more about this on this channel very soon. The second one is that I had a starting of a series on this channel called Scary Makeup. I have a little jar here, and it is makeup products that scare me. When I have makeup products that scare me that I'm avoiding using, I'm putting it in this jar and basically committing to using the products. The problem is I only did one update, and I haven't used any of the products in this makeup jar except for that one time, and that is unacceptable. So next year I am going to do at least one scary makeup video per month. I'm committing to that. One scary makeup video per month. And the scary makeup is makeup that intimidates me and that I am therefore reluctant to use or try to do a look. So I will be learning and uploading, because I think it's a lot more fun when you see someone struggle on camera, right? When they're using something new. So why not videotape the whole struggle? Why not? I have no shame. I'm even writing down the commitment in this little book so that I, hold myself to it and report back. The third is a one-off. I mentioned in a video earlier on, 5 to 10 videos ago, that I am going to do a cut crease. I don't get what the big deal is about cut creases, so I'm going to try one. I'm probably going to do a half cut crease. Probably not the whole thing, but I'm just curious about what the big deal is, what the big fuss is, and so I'm going to finally just put that one to bed. So that's a resolution for me for next year. Fourth, so I have 7 total. So fourth one is I really want to better understand hairstyling, and I am going to focus on better understanding how to style and care for my hair next year. A lot of my hair is starting to grow back in. If you want to know about my hair loss story a little bit, I will put a link right here. I now feel confident that I'm going to have a fuller head of hair over the next couple years. I'm a lot better now, so I am hopeful, therefore feeling inspired now to do a little bit more with this still very small mane of mine, but still, we'll see. Number 5 is I want to play with and better understand mixing mediums. So that will be on my list this year because I want to have more malleability. I want to have more options with the makeup that I have. And I do believe there's a bit of a ticket here to unleash some abilities with makeup with mixing mediums, and so I will dive deep into that. If you have recommendations for mixing mediums, I'm all ears. I would love to know because I really want to get some pretty soon so that I have a few to try, a few different types of products to try and see what I like best during the coming year. Number 6 is a benefit to everybody watching. I am going to do giveaways in 2019, and I have had stuff at the ready, including a pretty amazing product that I have available that is no longer available and that I will be giving away in 2019. And when I say it's a big deal, it's a big deal. So I am really looking forward to finally just doing it and sharing the love with the YouTube community, the YouTube beauty community. I'm super excited when I actually got my hands on, and I have more than one, when I got my hands on these last April. I knew I was going to be doing giveaways, but I just haven't, I don't know, there's some sort of a psychological barrier for me to do the first giveaway. So I will definitely take care of that in the coming year. I just don't exactly know how I'm going to do it, but we'll see. And finally, number 7, I've been doing something called Brand New Focus on this channel. I've done 19 makeup Brand New Focus videos. They are videos where I introduce the products and then try them for anywhere from 7 days to a month, and then report back on what I thought, what I used, and anything else. Now, I think that the Brand New Focus videos are really important in that I think that in-depth reviews are often lacking on YouTube, but I think I need to complement them. So I do an introduction where I just show the products and say, hey, I'm going to be doing this for a while. But I think I need to match those with a first impressions as well of the products. And I think that that would add value as opposed to just saying, well, I'm going to be using this, I'm going to be using this, I'm going to be using this. Because it's like, yeah, you're showing me products, but you're not really showing me your first interactions with it. So I will be adding first impressions to the Brand New Focus series, and I think that that will make it a lot more fun for both of us, but also a lot more useful. So I'm very proud of the Brand New Focus series. I'll put the playlist right here. I think that they're a lot of effort, but I think they offer a lot of information. And yeah, actually, the look I have today is based on a Brand New Focus. It is the 8 holiday palettes that I'm using during December, and I have the Pat McGrath Bronze Temptation on my eyes today. And it's because I'm using the palette and learning about it. So yeah, long answer, moving on. So I guess that was a 7-part answer to question number 7. Number 8, what are the fashion resolutions you have for next year? None. I like my clothing the way it is. The only thing I started doing was really doing my nails now that I figured out the nail polish issue, and I'm super happy. I've got a bunch of Deborah Lippmann nail polishes that I'm super excited about, and I also have a Ciate advent calendar that I'm going to be going into throughout the year. Every few weeks I'll be unveiling a new color to try. So far I've had it was a raspberry Bellini or something like that, no, Raspberry Collins is the name of it. Apparently I like Bellinis. Anyway, that I unveiled. I've only opened up one of the advent little windows, and I'll be doing that throughout 2019 to unveil new colors. That'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, nail polish, but as far as fashion, I'm very good with the clothing I have and don't intend to make any changes. And I don't buy any fast fashion. So when I buy clothing, it's their investment pieces that I will wear over and over again. And I have plenty. So I'm good. Number 9 for me is a bit redundant because it talks about what are my personal resolutions for the coming year. I mentioned already the hitting the reset button for pretty transformative changes for the coming year regarding my consumerism. So that covers a ton, and it really needs to be a separate video, so I won't get into it here. And number 10, I have one last question. Name one thing you want to check off your bucket list next year. Okay, well, I think I'm going to Washington, D.C. in the fall. And that is a city that I have wanted to go to for years. And I think that I am, well, based on what I know, I think I'm going. And I love to travel. And I've been to over 20 countries and many, many different places. And Washington, D.C. will be one that will be very nice to have completed. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't been so far. So yes, that will be a nice bucket list item to check off. So that's it. I have answered those 10 questions in a very long-winded way, but I hope you found the information useful. Thank you again, Andra, for the motivation to seek out a tag with the structure I was looking for, and to also have the opportunity to give you a shout out for the inspiration. So thank you. And if you watching have not done a tag video and you have a YouTube channel, I tag you to do it. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, but you have some resolutions for the coming year, I would love for you to let me know down in the comments. And that's it. I will leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel, please consider subscribing. I thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.